Okay, so we've made our indicator, we've let it cool about 10 minutes or so. The colour's changed. Actually it was purple when it was really, really hot, and now it's gone a little bit bluer, and that's the colour that you want. So I think the best thing to do is to test that it works first. So what we're going to do is just going to drop it onto something that's white, a plate or a white chopping board or something. I'm going to get some lemon juice. We all know that lemon juice is acidic. So let's see what happens if I drop a little bit of lemon juice on there. Colour changed to red, so we know that it works, and we know that it changes colour to red when there's an acid. So let's try something that's also acidic. Let's try a little bit of vinegar, if I can get it open. And let's just see if there's a difference in colour between the two, or whether they're exactly the same. Okay, so pretty similar, both acidic substances. And now we're going to try something else. I'm going to try a little bit of washing up liquid that's been diluted. Okay, so don't know if you can see that, but obviously it hasn't gone red. And finally, one last thing just to try out is a little bit of water from cooking some carrots and some broccoli. Let's just see what that tells us. Just another substance that we don't know anything about. So broccoli and carrots, not acidic. There you go. So a couple of questions for you. We've made an indicator here that tests if something is acidic. It wasn't conclusive. The washing up liquid, you'd expect cleaning products to be alkali. It didn't necessarily change colour. Okay, so what this tells us is this is just a very, very simple indicator for acid. So it's not really super useful, but what is useful is something like a universal indicator. Universal indicator is actually a mixture of lots of other different indicators similar to cabbage juice. So cabbage juice will, tell you if something is acidic, but that's it. It doesn't tell you the strength of the acid, doesn't tell you if something is alkali or neutral, doesn't change color. But if you mix lots of different indicators together, then you get universal indicator, and that obviously tells you on the pH scale, it tells you the relative strength of acid or alkali. Okay, so that's your practical to make your own indicator. What I suggest you do is I'm going to ask a few questions and set them on Firefly, and I'm going to ask you on Tuesday to submit 2 things. Okay, I'm going to ask you to submit your answers to the questions that I've posed. Okay, and then the other thing is I'm going to ask you to add evidence of you making your own indicator, and I want to see some testing of various things around the house to see if we can decide whether things are acidic or not. Be creative, see what you can find at home, test things, see if you can find some stuff that's acidic that you didn't necessarily think was, and that's your challenge. Off you go.